welcome to another episode of Foreign Insight with your host and only host, Dan Smaddox. And today we have a special, once again, these two people right here. I truly appreciate these two people, man. These are my guest co-host for the second week in a row. Go ahead, bro. Who you?
Well, go on, Mr. Lover, Badman, Damian, Bossot, whatever you want to call me.
That's a pause.
Pause.
Yeah, there you go.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. Everybody should know me. A relationship podcast, and let's talk.
Yeah. So, a question I have for y'all is: do you believe in equal rights, equal fights?
Equal rights, equal fights.
Yeah, for women. Women say they want equal rights. Do you believe that also equates, not equates, but it also equates to equal fights? So if she can fight, she could get fought back. You think so?
Y'all want me to start off?
Either one. All right, today you start off today.
All right, bet. All right,
We don't have our answers, so we.
all right. Equal rights, equal fights. All right, this is my take on it, right? And people might look at me crazy. I got 2 daughters, right? But I got to keep it real. I got to be extremely honest. You can't, and I go through this a lot in my DMs, right? Especially like when Shorty got hit with the brick and, I don't know what I ever done in my life to all that blase blah. If you could hit a man, if you do anything, right? If you smack me, you can't tell me I gotta smack you, get your smack back. You can't tell me that. You can't be like, yo, nah, I smacked you. Like it's not Street Fighter. Like if I punch you and it's like, yo, I wasn't ready. I get your punch back. Get your.
Oh, you remember that?
It's not Street Fighter. You feel me? So now y'all fighting.
Because even on that, you get your hit back. I know, for example, if you hit me with the button A, you hit me, I gotta press A back. Because it'll be the same equal.
That's a fact. Like now, I took it back with that, right? Now, if you saying you want to be equal as men, right? 50-50, I can do anything better than you, all that craziness, right? Mm-hmm. You feel like you want to be equal to a man all across the board. If you punch me, I'm going to punch you back. That's what you asked for because you want equality. Now, if you don't want to get punched, don't punch me. If you don't want to get punched, don't slap me. That's my thing, because that's what you're asking for. You're not asking for me to treat you like a woman. You're asking me to treat you as an equal. So now if a nigga snuff me, I'm beep, beep. You understand? So if you don't want that, you got to kind of stay in your face as a feminine being. That's how I feel about it.
I agree. How you feel about that, D?
Oy, Lord God. All right. I don't know why I'm the way that I am, honestly. I'm a teddy bear that could turn into a grizzly bear real quick, but yet I lean more towards like my soft side, and maybe it's because of the fact that I'm a martial artist as well.
So they shouldn't even be able to hit you. You should.
Exactly. And I mean, I have,
Are you
like,
better than Steven Seagal? I don't know if he really was real. Go ahead,
yeah. So you actually said it correctly. If I see the hand of a woman coming towards my face, I respond with a block, but I don't follow through with anything. If I see the hand of a male coming towards my face, I respond with a block, or I move out of the way and I'm responding back with 10 fists. Like that scene in I think it was Ip Man 1. Yeah. Now, if a female is really rambunctious and demonstrating sign of a rabies rabbit or whatever, like, then I mean, I will sweep her off of her feet, but not in the romantic sense, and I'll put her down on the floor. But to me, it's like putting her down on the floor is something lighter than me responding back like with like a punch. Yeah, for me, I just cannot bring myself to the point in any situation.
But for you, Baltimore, do you think that is the right that can happen to somebody else? Think somebody else can have the same force back to her?
To be honest, it's like I'm on the fence with that. If the woman's looking like She-Hulk, knock her the hell out.
She-Hulk.
You know, but if the woman is looking like freaking Bambi, just like hold her fists together and say, "Yo, what are you doing?"
It's chill.
It's
tough though because
it is tough.
Because you grow up saying you shouldn't hit women, you shouldn't hit this, that, and third, right? And we know that we're genetically stronger than them. We know all of this stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But where it gets tricky is I guess that's their way of saying y'all not treating us as equal, right? Because you're looking at us as lesser than, as a weaker being than you are as a man, and so on and so forth. So do I agree with punching a woman in her jaw? Not necessarily. But if you're asking for equal rights, you're asking to be treated as an equal. You're asking to be treated as a man across the board, period. If you hit me, I should be able to hit you back as a man. If not, then your feelings about it kind of contradicts what you're fighting for.
I agree. Because let's say, for example, right, if a girl spit on you, you supposed to spit back on her? Like, this shit is like we playing Bubble Bobble, like for Nintendo. Like,
you got me good.
Yeah, you throwing bubbles. Yo, that's just gross. So if you spit on somebody as a man, right? My bad. Go ahead.
When a girl spit on me, I'm channeling my dirty, rude boy, Jamaican. I'm conjuring up all my ancestors, and it ain't about spitting. Spit is weak. I'm freaking hawking some saliva up super thick. It's coming at your face like pudding.
On the bio,
it's coming at your face like pudding. Like that's me. Like the old me.
Into the reptile, you press back down, back down square.
Oh man, I gotta be real with myself. It's like the old me, I'd be the first one. If a chick is coming at me like violent, I'll be the first one to probably tell one of my homegirls to handle that for me. But me personally, it's like, I can't bring myself to the point of like hitting a female. But if I do come like now a transgender, that's something different. Yeah.
But a transgender what though? Is it a transgender woman that's a man, or is it a transgender man that's a woman?
I'm like a man.
Which one are you?
A man that's a woman.
A man that's a woman.
As soon as I see that freaking Adam's apple, I'm coming for you, yo.
So how about as a transgender man, and they hit you? Would you hit them back? They say they're a man.
In my mind, I'm just like, I see you and I'm just like, oh.
So.
But what if they got hands? What if they catch you? Boom.
Yeah, like what
they
hell?
identify as a man.
Yo, like I'm putting them down on the floor. My knee's gonna be in their neck. Call the cops to handle it.
So let's say if it was a trans woman who did the same thing to you, what are you doing then?
Like a woman who's a man.
A man.
She was a man.
Born a man and trans to a woman and punch you. What are you doing then? Same thing.
Yo, knocking the rascal, bomber clots, all the clots. Yo, yeah.
Nah, but then it's like you hate women,
right?
Because they identify as a woman. You're a woman beater.
The thing is, you could identify as whatever you want, but you do not have control over what I see you as.
True.
So you could identify you could identify yourself as whatever you want, and I'll call you whatever you want. Like, man, I call you Bambi, I call you Pinocchio, I call you Rumpelstiltskin if you want me to call you that. But you do not have control.
I think it was ugly.
You do not have control over what I see you as, and I don't have to constantly remind you every single day what I see you as. Mm-hmm. But depending on how you come at me and how I respond, it will be clear what I see you as.
This is how I look at it, right? Women always claim equal rights, right? And I agree with that. I literally agree women should have equal rights, which they they actually have more rights than men, to be technically honest. And I'm okay with that for the most part, right? So if you want equal rights, you want to be in the men's sports and all type of things, so that eliminate the balance of don't treat me less than or non-equal, I should say. Not less than, non-equal. So if you hit a man, you advocated for equal with everything across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So by that logic, you should be able to take a fight. Now, me personally, if a woman hits me in my face and slaps me, I'm going to slap her back. I don't care like so or not. I'm not going to overkill it, overdo it though. A lot of guys, motherfucker, boom, and then start doing the people's elbow and thing. You doing too much now, dude. Like, you doing too much. Like, I like saying, you did NFL blitz on a girl.
Yo, that's funny.
Yo, you did.
You took it back.
Yo, you got the first
I remember
down.
that game.
You got the first down already, dude. Good. ODing, right? So mind you, I just think that what Tommy Sotomayor said it first. And a lot of people don't want to give the man his credit, but he said it perfectly. He said, equal rights, equal lefts. but it's perfect, man. You can't say, let the girl with the brick, hand and face with the brick, for example, right? People were like, oh, she hit the face with the brick, that's fucked up. Yes, I agree. I don't agree, nor do I condone a man hitting a woman with a brick. I don't condone no one getting hit with a brick, right? But allegedly, it was a skit where she's outside smacking random white men.
And twerking.
Yeah, and twerking after. Twerking Tourette's. I don't know what twerking got to do with smacking, but she did it. So let's just say it wasn't a skit. The fact that the matter is, she went online on her Instagram and her TikTok saying, men not protectors. She you know, man, they're not protectors. Black women, are the protectors. Then next video she says, black women are jealous of trans women. And she literally dissed black women, y'all cis women. She went that route, said men not protectors. I don't need no man. And then when she got hit and got a Majin Buu ear, she looked around and said, why you not protecting me?
Why y'all didn't help me?
And I'm like, yo, you better call Bobbity because I don't know what, like, you got a whole Majin Buu ear. So I don't
just
know.
missing the M right here?
Yeah, missing the M. You got the one side. Like, and my thing is, I'm not condoning that. Although, let's just say she hit him. Dude, you still overkilled. Mm-hmm. That's not equal. But then again, you can't tell everybody how to react, right? Mm-hmm. That right there was insane. So we don't know the story of why he hit her. Or in fact, he hit her with a brick. It could have been literally a punch, but the guy did say it was a brick, so we're going with a brick. So if you go back, she had a GoFundMe now for $31,000. She had a GoFundMe a couple years ago claiming the same thing. So she would pull the black race card. She's a black woman. She's from different countries. She came here, black woman card, but she want money. Mm-hmm. But then she goes online and play black woman for trans people. But now pulling the black woman card again for more money. Mm-hmm. So it's a thing. She went in the store. Look it up, y'all. Don't believe me. She went in the store, and she literally got in an argument with the guy who worked in the store. She basically had a GoFundMe, but for her phone and other expenses, $5,000. They gave it to her. That's mad quick. Oh shit! Now I don't know. Whenever I get into a jam, I just go and say, "Somebody did something to me," and she did it again. But you're not telling people why you got hit. Mm-hmm. I'm not justifying the brick, but you're not telling people the truth.
She said the dude tried to talk to her. But she respectfully declined, and his response was getting hit her with a brick.
I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that. I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe that. Now, it's possible that can happen, but most men, unless he's a fucking Saint lunatic, he's not gonna just randomly.
He's not just gonna hit you with a brick because you said nah. Like,
catch your number? Nah, motherfucker.
Oh, like nah,
no, you did something. You probably try to play him disrespectful. Fuck out, you broke ass nigga, and you turn him. You try to play him on top of the rejection. Mm-hmm. It don't justify what he did. You probably even pushed the man.
Like if you watch the video, right? Like of her reaction with her face half swollen and she's talking to the other gentleman around, they're telling her like, yo, what you wanted me to do? So they know the story. They know you did something crazy.
Facts.
For them to say, fuck that, I'm not jumping in.
Yeah, it said in the video.
Like, let's be real. Like, they know what's going on.
They said, what do you want me to do? I'm like, so what did she do? Mm-hmm. And mind you, and I'm like, yo, damn. Because honestly, I still feel bad. But I'm like, damn, that's fucked up because that shit could be internal bleeding, bro. I don't know what that, yo.
She could be fucked up forever from that shit.
Yeah, man. And like I said on the videos, let's just say if it wasn't a skit, you going to smack around men, you probably did some shit to another man who wasn't having that.
Yeah.
And that dude who hit her with a brick, that was definitely a sucker ass move. I don't condone that. I can't, that's suckerish. But then again, you can't expect random man to protect you when you out there putting yourself in harm's way. No man, random man is obligated to protect you.
And who's to say that's not karma?
Facts.
Who's to say that's not karma? You can't tell karma how to hit you back. You going around smacking random euros and then you get hit with a brick by somebody. That's one. And two, like you said, I'm not obligated, especially as a random person that's on the street, obligated to help you, period. Yeah, you a black woman. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. But like a couple years ago, one of my homies, right? Him and a couple, I think it made the news. Him and a couple of guys was on the stoop or whatever. A girl was in an argument with her man. They started yelling at him or whatever. Yo, leave her alone. You pussy, leave that girl alone. Yada, 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 yada. What happened? Dude left, pulled right back up, shot everybody on the fucking stoop. Two people died. My man's got hit in his back, was paralyzed for a couple years. He just now started learning how to walk again.
Wow. Thank God he could walk, though.
Mm-hmm. For years, he's been wheelchair bound, like paralyzed. He just started learning how to walk this year. Now, who knows what happened after that? Did she probably go back with that man? So she probably started fucking him in the same night. You never know.
Or maybe
you never know.
Or maybe he was arguing with her because something she might have did to him.
Yes.
Or vice versa. We don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. Men out there, stop protecting random people. That's simp life shit. Mm-hmm. Don't follow that shit. Your obligation is to protect the woman you have authority over, which is your daughter and your wife. Mm-hmm. Not even your mother, to be perfectly honest. But I will protect my mother, God bless her soul. If she was alive, although I'm not obligated to do so because that's my father's job, I would still die for my mom's. So I ain't even knocking you there, but even then, you have to question your own goddamn mother. Ma, you do that shit for real, man?
That's a fact.
It's crazy, son.
How many situations, right? How many men have lost their life protecting these black women because of some bullshit that they did, disrespect that they did? Like, I got so many stories.
Travis Rudolph, once again, a football player. She get into a fight with her man in the house. Football player dude. She hit him in the head with a Casamigo bottle, broke his PS4, wilding, told brothers he threw her on the floor, and the camera shows that she was fighting him, and he tried to hold her. The brothers and the friends came to the house to kill this man, and he got jumped. He shot and killed her brother friend. Mm-hmm. A simp. They didn't even question her right. They just said, all right, we want to defend her honor.
Pulling up, yep.
And nothing happens to the woman. That woman should get the same jail time he was facing.
Yep, that's a fact. She said shoot his shit up.
She was responsible for that man getting killed. So why isn't she, until we change that and say, no, you're just as equal, I guarantee women will stop doing that shit by the boatload. It's still going to happen, but it will slow down a lot. Because women know there's no consequences to it. They're going to keep doing it. Mm-hmm. I believe in that shit. I'm sorry, man. Equal rights, equal fights. I'm sorry.
You do some bullshit to me as a female, you definitely need, you deserve whatever we gonna get as men. Again, y'all fighting for it. It shouldn't be convenient. It shouldn't be, I'm equal to a man, and then no, I'm a woman. It shouldn't be that. It should be, you wanna be a man, this is the shit that men gotta deal with, period. Oh shit, he raped me. And then he actually didn't rape you. You got to go to jail for that time he was going to get.
I agree.
You hit that man and he punched you, you got to take that. You slapped him. He snuffed you. Because if a man would have slapped him, he would have snuffed him. That's what you're fighting for.
Too, And the society run by a bunch of simps because simps is the reason why women feel super uncomfortable. It's simp in government. They feel uncomfortable with what they're doing because they know there's no consequences behind it. Like, for example, going back to abortion, going back to all these type of things, they do it so freely because they know that they eliminate consequences, right? But if I was to hurt a woman while she's pregnant, if I was to run by her extra hard and bump up another girl by accident at Juve, and she falls and the baby dies, I get charged with that. But since she could willingly just have abortion and just murder the baby in 7 months and she don't get charged for murder, let's call it what it is. That abortion is literally a murder. We gotta call it what it is, bro. Stop being PC, because if I bumped her at Juve and first of all, you shouldn't even be there at Juve.
I would say emphasis on the Juve too.
You shouldn't even be there at Juve or Parkway. We got the big. You shouldn't be there. That's a high risk to the baby for danger. But meanwhile, you're still selfish, trying to live your best life while you're pregnant. Now the guy bumped you because some random shit. Now he's getting charged with that. Y'all all want to say, yup, he shouldn't did that, but then she could purposely kill the baby. And that because you got a bunch of suckers out here, simp dudes and in government, and they do that shit because they know women vote power. So they let that shit happen, let that shit go. But mind you, until we start holding women accountable through the law, actual consequences, this is never going to stop, bro. It's never going to stop. I would be damned to protect a random woman just because she went, no. Now, I'm saying I wouldn't, I would, but it got to make sense. She on the train by herself, mind her business, some guy will go try to fuck with her, blah, blah. I would help her, but I'm not obligated to do so.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Recently, I want to say 2-3 weeks ago, I was in Queens. I was coming to Brooklyn. I was on a bus. Pause. And I was on a bus, and
You was asleep, nigga. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was on a bus. Pause. And that was crazy. And
Yeah, I know what he said. Pause.
and it's there's some shit happened, and the bus driver was an older black woman, and it was a discrepancy that happened between the driver and one of the passengers. He was from Bangladesh, and he started arguing with her because something happened, whatever. So she wasn't in the wrong. I was there. I was watching the whole thing. She wasn't in the wrong. And his first thing was, oh, if he was black, you wouldn't have did that. So that caught my ear. So now I'm super paying attention. Oof. And it's like, what do y'all get to, if he was black, you wouldn't have done, all right, whatever. So then I'm watching, I'm listening, and now he's just going off, and you black bitch, and da-da-da-da-da, getting crazy. She's a bus driver. She's literally doing the correct thing to do. I get up, I walk to him, I check him. That's what you do. You're not gonna call her a black bitch. You ain't even call her a bitch. You a black bitch. Yeah. Like the emphasis on the black.
You're just levels of how far your anger could freaking extend.
Yeah, like we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
It's in context too.
Yeah. So now it's like, all right, that got to get checked. So yeah, black women do get protected by black men. That's a fact. It's that all black women don't deserve the protection. Sometimes you guys are literally putting us at jeopardy.
Yep.
Purposely. For no reason. Y'all, I'm going to get my baby father. I'm going to get my brother. I'm going to get my uncle. I'm going to get my dad. I'm going to get my cousin. All this crazy, and you're in the wrong. So now these men that got nothing to do with nothing are now put into a situation to where either they could get killed, hurt, jail, hospitalized because of your bullshit. Right? Where's the protection for the black men on that?
Watch this. I'll give you a quick story. I remember in 2006, my neighbor on my block, she moved. We had the famous apartment called 2C. Now, 2C was a popping apartment. So now 2C had a party for the girlfriend's boyfriend at the time. So we go in there chilling. The house is packed. Good. I don't drink or smoke, still to this day. So they getting a little tipsy, whatever. So her boyfriend was arguing with the girl who owns the apartment, God's sister. I leave out. I said, I don't got time to argument. They're killing my vibe. So I go outside, chilling with my other homeboys, and my homegirl ended up pulling up in the building with another female. So I'm like, oh, who that girl? She look good. Before you know it, I see a car come up the one-way block. A motorcycle come up the one-way block on the sidewalk, and they all just hop out, and she's outside. And he like, what up, what up? So I'm like, what up, what's going on? I'm dead ass confused. Like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
What up, what up, what up? It's him. The dude is saying, ask her, is this him? And she's like, what? Right now, I don't give a fuck what happened like that. Son, I got punched in the face by a skinny Bones Justice nigga. He punched the shit out of me, then they robbed me, bro. I got jumped by like 7 niggas. My twin brother hopped off the stoop. Boom. Now they jumping me and him. And we had nothing to do with anything. So
That's
a woman
crazy.
tells me, literally, that black men don't protect black women, and the reason why they don't want to call the cops when they get raped is because no one believing this is bullshit. It's not a bullshit. It's a bullshit excuse because they will believe you for bullshit. These niggas came and it could have killed me, and I was outside chilling because you got to argue with a nigga, and you was wrong. But they just came out and just believed you. Now, and no lie, I'm gonna be 100 with you. When that shit happened, and I run up the block, I come out to the block, my homeboys had guns outside. They had just missed them niggas. Like with a whole shotgun. What them niggas said? I'm like, thank God I left because you would have shot all of us, like Contra. You got the spread gun.
That's a fact.
We all been
Pellets
going,
everywhere.
nigga.
That's a fact.
That shit would have had a quadruple funeral. Like literally, one more thing. So mind you, I think God didn't happen, but her reckless phone call could have got the people she got killed. Literally.
Yep.
Yeah, and for a woman to basically respond knowing like she made the call, I don't care what happens. Like, yo, that's malicious. That's like malicious intent. It's like, so now basically you made the call. You got these people up here.
And I fucked her before too.
You made the
Cause I was hurt.
Yo,
I gave you good sneaky dick and you hurt me.
It's the power though. They want that power. Like they see like on movies and on TV where they got the power bitch. You feel me? Where they could raise their hand and get anybody touched. They want that in their mind. They fantasize. They romanticize that. And it's like, oh shit.
Oh, but bro,
yeah, I could get you touched. I could get you da 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 da.
But bro, I couldn't believe I made her come. And then I got jumped.
Yo, but man, I think all of that is like the whole action is premeditated because it's like she made the call.
I made her come.
I'm not even going to use that word anymore. She made them arrive on the scene.
You can't say they made her come.
I made her come.
Right? She made them. She made them like arrive on the scene.
Mic drop.
Right? After she made them arrive on the scene.
Yeah.
Right? Then they're asking her like, "Yo, what's up? What do you want us to do?" She's like, "Oh, I don't care what happens." Yo, that is a perfectly calculated behavior and statement.
That's a fact.
Because then whatever the conclusion of the day is, of the event is, she now could basically turn to her lawyers and turn to whoever and say, I didn't tell him to do nothing.
But it also, you ain't tell them not to do something. If anything, you put the battery in their back.
Exactly.
I don't care what happens.
Exactly.
That means you don't care if they kill him.
Yeah.
You don't care if they, whatever, it's just on you. Like, whatever y'all want to do it. I'm okay with whatever corny shit.
And with that said, remember what Dantomatic said. I won't even repeat it.